People have been trying for a while. I think the first ETF application came in 2013 from the Winklevoss twins. The reality is in 2013, there were lots of reasons why we shouldn't have had a Bitcoin ETF. There wasn't regulated custodians. The market wasn't well arbitraged. It wasn't very liquid. There was no history of audit in the space. We didn't know what all the risk disclosures were. It was a very early market. So it's not surprising that those early applications were rejected. As we've progressed over the last 8 years, some of those problems have been mitigated. They're now well-established custodians in the crypto space. People like Fidelity, people like Coinbase Custody that are managing or custodying billions of dollars of assets for institutional investors. Audit is fairly well established. The primary hurdle that remains is the SEC's concern about market manipulation in the Bitcoin markets and the ability to surveil that. Now, no market is free of all forms of manipulation. We just saw that in GameStop. But you need to be able to surveil that. And so a number of issuers, including Bitwise, including VanEck, are working with the SEC to try to get over their hurdle. I think the important thing to understand, and you know this from the ETF industry, new breakthrough products often take many years, right? The first bond ETF took many years. The first gold ETF took many years. The first levered ETF took 8 years. The first non-transparent active ETF took 10 years. And the reason they take that time period is the SEC is focused on investor protection. So in Bitcoin, they've been asking very good questions. We're getting closer. I personally think we'll get there, but we're not there yet. And it'll likely be, a year, 2 years, 3 years before we get there still. But I do think we'll get there eventually.